Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Stasis Bone Totem. So in the last episode we did some progress with Mac at the dig site, and then we ran into this monstrous form made of human bodies, fungi, flesh and shit and all that good stuff. So yeah, but we are still a little bit stuck with Charlie and Moses because we still need the... Oh, shut up for a moment, please. So anyway, we still need something to break this part of the ship, so it will drop down onto this maggot here and hopefully killing it. And then, as with Moses, we still need that something to motivate the monster on the other side of the vent to stay on our side, and also hopefully trap it inside the observation chamber. So we don't know how to motivate the monster to stay on our side, but maybe we can but maybe we can figure that one out in this episode, or how to drop the ship. We'll see. So without further ado, let's continue. So there's that room where we can go. So let's see what's on this side. Okay, more labs, as I expected. What is this? Ah, it's a big screen. A malfunctioning screen depicts an idyllic view intended to inhibit sensations of crushing claustrophobia. The choice of the locale, beautiful shores of dry land, feels impossibly far away. Okay, what do we have here? This kinda looks like a mortuary to me. Product storage. Okay, so by products they mean human specimen, I'm pretty sure. The storage tubes inject the sleeper into a sealed pod, allowing for claustrophobic isolation from the clamor of work and machinery. A screen nearby displays the biometrics of pods in use. Okay. Life support system. Ah, okay. Alright, now I know how to open some of these. Now I know how to operate this one terminal over here. So now we know how to do this. That how this works. Select system, okay, well. This one seems to have way more symbols than on the other terminal. That one had, what, 4 or 5? And here we have like, I don't know, looks like 10 or so.
Interesting. This would let us access another system's life support backend.
Yeah, indeed. Okay, so... can we use this card here? Yes, we can, okay. All but one is empty. Embalmed corpse. The body was embalmed for long-term storage, most likely to prevent decomposition. Fungal growth writhes from within the corpse, slowly converting flesh into yeasty mush, while emitting an odor of spicy coriander.
You gotta be kidding me.
More of that plant-like growth. This is horrid.
Plants should not grow like this.
The containment is quite volatile, yes.
But what is it? Something native to this undersea environment?
Precisely. Completely indigenous.
They were using embalming fluid.
Maybe trying to stop the spread of it. Careful, that stuff burns hot.
Burns hot, you say? Okay, is there anything... Well, there's something there apparently, but we can't quite see or even reach it because of all this fungal growth. Well, if it burns, then... Burn, baby, burn. Or... not. This works, right? A genuine collector's item. Could sell this for a mint, but I'm tempted to keep it for myself. Doesn't that have fuel? It still works. Genuinely impressed that both the mechanism and the fluid have survived this long. Okay, so it does have fluid, so it should work.
Corpse is full of embalming fluid. That stuff is off the charts flammable.
Then why don't we just burn it? Well, maybe the fire would damage whatever is hidden there. Maybe that's the idea. We still have this inventory tag though. How about the unconscious scrubber? Maybe we could make this thing clean it up. I guess not. Empty acetylene torch. We don't have any fluid for that. Thermite. Yeah, we don't need an explosive. Okay, so we need something else to deal with that. And there's another door here. The door is sealed from the other side. A glance through the visor reveals a similar room, cloaked in darkness. Maybe we get there, maybe we won't. And this door. The bulkhead door has been left ajar by someone or something unashamed by the deft left discarded in the connecting room. Oh, wait.
More bodies here. In bags. Stacked this time.
For disposal. Kane security forces.
We don't know that.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, I think we do. A pair of brutalist prefab sinks, the metal stained and discolored by use. Oh, great. Shower room. Body bags. Nearly a dozen body bags have been lined along the shower duckboards, showing a level of care that contrasts sharply with the more chaotic and indulgent scenes of violence so far encountered. What's with this music? There's nothing of interest in this room. Okay, so we don't know what to do with that corpse just yet, but how about here? There's this blocked entrance here, and this is also very flammable, so I was thinking, can we just burn this shit?
And we
For some reason, no, we can't burn this. Okay, I don't know, can we blow this shit up? Apparently, Mac is unwilling to do so. We still have this as well. Organic sampler. Could we use the organic sampler on that body here? What was this again? Something DNA related. Okay. Yes, we can. Okay. Embalming fluid in organic sampler. This fluid has the reek of something explosive. We could find something to spark it as it came out. Is that so? So we can use this as an explosive, you say? Okay, so we are done with this corpse. So can we use it as an explosive here?
give us the divine sustenance we need to survive.
Apparently not. Or do we need to combine these two? Let's see, so can you combine these?
Embalming fluid should work for fuel in the flamethrower and this lighter.
Good work.
They'll burn out quickly though, so move fast.
Okay, so we got a flamethrower now. Nice. This reminds me of my reminds me of my childhood engineering projects, only with fewer burned trees and police sirens. Okay. Charlie might have been a nerd, but she was not boring.
Fire ought to put this thing out of its misery. Kane, I hate this place.
Yeah, I figured as much. Burn, baby, burn.
not available. Evacuate immediately.
I hope you find peace. If not the Nexus.
It's gone?
Burned it. It's dead.
Thank God.
Spores are gone too.
Alright, nice. Those spores killed us last time. Okay, so now we can go here.
That's probably the door to Omega Base. Gotta get it open somehow.
What door? Down here? This one? Okay. Okay, we got a couple of terminals here. The terminal is mostly used for storing images and sending messages. Okay, well, let's check them out. That looks like the facehugger. We got some DNAs here as well. Okay, that is the facehugger. Like, there's no question about that. That is the facehugger from the Alien movie. Is this a cameo? Yeah, this must be a cameo or something. Yup, looks like a xenomorph, alright. Okay, this one not as much, but it still looks gross nonetheless. Research. Okay, some researchers, and this worm, whatever it is, parasite, inside someone's body, eating them from the inside. That's always a pleasant thought. And yeah, the facehugger again. I don't see it in this photo here though anywhere. And last one. It looks like it's attached to someone's skin, like a spine. I'm not sure. Anything in the... what's in the trash? Don't know what this is. Looks like some underwater flora. More researchers. Kinda hard to... I can't really recognize any of them because their eyes have been blurred. More flora or fungi. This kind of looks like human brains or skull to me almost. Okay, that was everything, right? Yes. I'll leave. And door terminal. A half-dozen screens provide readouts of toxin and heat levels for practical experiments. In addition, these computers would offer controls to manage lighting, airflow and temperature. Finally, this terminal is in charge of controlling access to the external Omega Lab doors. Omega door access locked from something I didn't read it in time. Day 20 of quarantine. The situation here just got a lot worse. I have locked myself in the clean room. The organic mass has now expanded to fill the entire lab. It ate Forbes. That poor bastard made a food run but didn't get past the front bulkhead. He was absorbed and digested. I couldn't watch. All of us were having headaches and seeing things. I suggested we burn it, but Gelman said, like hell are we burning his friends? When there is a chance Kane can reverse this process. That guy was so dumb, I honestly believe in that. I should be safe right here behind the observation glass. Does it continue? No. Okay. Okay, obviously we don't know the code for this. Alright, well, let's go back here and try to mess around and try to mess around with this. Okay, so these must be lit or something. Let's see. Like this. There. Atmosphere subsystem.
Alert. Atmosphere flush complete.
That doesn't sound too good. Well, luckily Moses doesn't need any air. And the fire is gone, so that's something. But nothing has changed here, I don't think. The thing is still here. Yes. Yeah, things are pretty much the same here. So how did that help us exactly? Ah, we can get there now, okay. Okay, well, let's see what's over here. Intra-imager. This state-of-the-art imager is used to construct holographic impressions of patients. However, it is prohibited in most facilities due to the immense amount of magnetic energy it delivers. Magnetic, you say, which has been known to bend and yank entire bulkheads from their housing. Well, sounds like something we definitely need. Once we get it out, somehow. We have to press this in a specific order. There's A. So do we start with this? Okay, I don't know. Oh wait. Is this important? Yeah. Nice. Magnetic resonance device. Alright, nice. We got that. And I see that there's a PDA there. Storage containers. The storage boxes appear dilapidated, though more recent damage hints at containers that have been pried open and pilfered even. A pair of charred corpses lie crumpled on the floor. A stifling odor of rot and advanced decay wafting upward. A couple of fingers have snapped off on the nearest body while its remaining hand is frozen in the clasp. Okay, what's that? Empty pressed pump. Okay, so this is the container that we need to get that milk. Wait, do we need? Is the milk the thing that monster wants? And then we took what? Melted rapid expanding foam canister. Charlie has a smaller one of this under her bed. Melted rapid expanding foam canister. Charlie has a smaller one of these under her bed. What the hell could you possibly be referring to, Moses? It has a really weird straw. Okay, and... Okay, well, let's take a look at that. Ah, okay. A picture of a mother and a son, or daughter. Child, anyway. Okay, well, let's go and get some of that breast milk. Okay, let's take some of this.
Children should not drink this.
I really wish I hadn't seen that.
It looks like mint soda, but tastes like bean curd. Don't tell me that you actually tasted that. Okay, I really wanna see that, what Charlie and Mac think about that. What looks like bits of cheese are floating in it. Oh god. Under the rank layer of foam. Studying it isn't doing my stomach any favors. And you, Mac? Oh god, I think I see strands of hair swirling in it. Thick as cream too. Oh god. God damn it, the Brotherhood and your milk fetishes. Okay, well, so I think that we need this to keep the monster occupied in the observation chamber or whatever. But before that, let's read this PDA real quick, or as quickly as I can. Okay, we got lots of reading to do. We got Celaya, Priestess. Is that just X or is that number 9? Priestess number 9. Well, I think I'm just gonna call her X. Okay, so here we go again. After the initial shock, it's a wild ride of laughter, tears and cravings. I'm a lousy parent. Why does Cain keep blessing me with children? Message to Lisa Simpson. Have you read her PDA? Was Lisa the anthropologist? Well, anyway, a thought occurred to me as the Cain Day celebrations came to a close. Patient 818386's fog of memories is like an amniotic fluid. He will be reborn and transformed by new knowledge, not unlike our glorious father Cain. As I pondered this, a minor quake shook the mule. No one was hurt. Could this mean that he is a crucial step towards true ascension beyond the Nexus? I don't want to presume too much, but the area isn't prone to tectonic activity, and no one can explain what caused the quake. I had a Jukka shake an hour ago. Must be a reference to Jukka Cola. And now I'm literally crying from the pain. I never suffered from acid reflux before this pregnancy, and now I'm wondering what other surprises may be in store. If this is a gift, then why does it feel like my body is rebelling? Message encrypted to Joka board. Exalted Father on high. I received some interesting information from one of the staff, Dr. Lisa Simpson, who approached me to discuss 818386, afflicted with an unknown ailment. For brevity, I have included a report written up by Dr. Hirefest, who was brought in to study the patient. In summary, it posits that 818386 has somehow inherited the memories. Dr. Simpson claims to have confirmed these reports personally. If there is even a shred of truth in all of this, developing the means to transpose memories would have tremendous implications for the Church. It could pave the path to extending the lives of our venerable members and representatives and revolutionize how we teach and raise those within the Cain family. I recommend that this research be prioritized, but we will proceed as you deem fit. Okay. Today at lunch, Yvette asked me if I was planning a baby moon. I pretended to be above such indulgences, but really I would love some time away to get comfortable with the reality of this child. How old is this woman? And report excerpt, eyes only. Prepared by Dr. Herfest and Anne Clara Daniels. Closer inspection of the microbial infection growing in patient 818386's brain revealed a wedge-shaped object implanted between C1 and C2. The thing is crudely manufactured, but the initial infection has spread from its piercing tip. This is a long one. Okay. I have liaised with Baron, and we are at loggerheads over how to proceed with this heretical matter. Our debates are made more challenging by my uncle's obvious glee at my condition. He always seems happier than I am about my fruitfulness, worthy of a priestess of Cain. and he uses praise to avoid responding to my arguments. What am I to him really? What am I to Kane? Compounding my heterodox nightmare, the archaeology department reported that the cover stone that had been placed over the recovered human remains was carved at least 2000 years before their death. The timeline of human achievement canonized by the Church does not permit for such aberration. Were it not for the potential significance of PS-139, I would have shut down this entire operation a long time ago. Okay, so they have discovered some heresy here. Lisa is now a participant in the dream along with 818386. She's been screaming for 7 days straight. I'm not sure if they are screams of ecstasy or pain, but I can't help envying the intensity of her experience. I can feel the iron hold of my incarcerator tighten as I struggle to free myself from its gestating grip. I wish to visit the Mother's Shrine on my next shore leave, but first I must repent for these thoughts. A message to Corbin. Corbin, I have received multiple reports of staff suffering from hallucinations similar to what we have observed in 818386. We are not prepared for an outbreak. I recommend that high security containment and quarantine procedures be enacted immediately, at least until we have a better understanding of the microbe. You are instructed to bypass Baron and have the team organized by Choka directly. And 2 more. Another long one. Despite the quarantine, an aerosolized form of PS-139 has spread throughout the facility. Is this the work of a yellow leaf? We have locked down this middle quadrant as best as we can. Dr. Moon managed to get the air filtration working. Then she said her oculars were glitching and she needed a special tool from her office. I haven't seen her since. It's harder to imagine this as a divine gift when the corridors are filled with screams. I have started seeing things, slivers of others' memories, flashes of violence. I have seen what the infection is doing to some of my colleagues, and I dread succumbing to it. Security is attempting to control the situation but failing. I alerted corporate earlier today, and they assured me they would send help. I can only pray to Father and Mother that they get here soon. Kane be with us. And lastly, by the Mother, the security teams are killing everyone. The order must have come from Baron. Damn you, Corbin! By the grace of Kane I have managed to hide, but I hear gunshots echoing through the halls. Glory to the Mother who protected and guided us as we took to the stars. Reverence to the Mother, from whose womb His Holiness was reborn. Supplication to the Mother, whose flesh sustains us and keeps us pure of soul. Exhortation to the Newman, who will guide us to paradise. And that's that. Okay, so we are done here, I think. Alright, let's try out this bad boy on this door. Like that. Do I need to do something else? Okay, okay, so I apparently need to do something else here too. Melted rapid expanding foam canister. Not this. Thermite. No. Okay, I don't know that what else to do. Yeah, maybe we need something else here. Okay. We can't open the door just yet. But what we can do now is to put this to the, inside the observation chamber. So let's do that. And then we'll lure the monster out of there. Place it here.
An interesting stratagem, my friend.
No, we don't close it yet. So the milk is there. Smelling wonderful, I'm sure. And then we do this. There it is. Okay. Oh, it closed itself. Nice. It closed itself. And it's locked too. Ha! Stay there. Now we can get to the other side without being eaten.
You are in sample analysis.
Sample analysis, okay. What do we have on this terminal? More images. Okay, looks like a simple octopus. Nothing too weird. Underwater spider, I guess. What the hell ever that is. And I don't know what that is either. No, I was just thinking that is this spider eating a jellyfish here? Okay, more DNA stuff. Okay, these two are highlighted, so I guess these will become later. That is, these will become important later. Messages. Okay, spam. Dearest Peter Marshall. Peter Marshall, that's not a name that I recognize. It's time to take action. Gather the necessary tools and materials for this procedure, including gloves, sterile gauze, skin glue, tweezers, a magnifier, and a local anesthetic to numb the area. Use your fingers to locate the small irregular bump at the bottom of the skull and clean the area with a disinfectant solution. Make an incision at its base. Once the transcendence chip has been exposed, carefully grip it with the tweezers and gently pull it out. It is essential to be careful and avoid pulling too hard, as this could cause damage. After removing the interface, clean the area with sterile gauze, however you spell that, and a disinfectant solution. Finally, apply skin glue to the site to protect it from infection. You can now think and act freely. Join us in the fight for purer humanity. Yellow Leaf always, Yellow Leaf forever. Ah, okay, so this is from the Yellow Leaf organization. I'm still not sure that who they are exactly. Are they like terrorists? Well, maybe for Kane Corporation they are terrorists. But they kind of seem like a protester group. Oh hey, that's one of those, what was it? Scrubber. Okay, there's a close-up look. Okay. Is that its brain? I'm not sure. Okay. And yet another PDA. Do I really feel like reading another one straight away? Well, there's not too much reading here, so I guess I can read this one. This is Dr. Trushmian Hairfest. Okay, we have read about him quite a few times by now. Chief Medical Officer. Report confidential. Patient 818386 has been in my care for 10 days. He exhibits the classic symptoms of a bacterial or viral infection. High fever, headache, sore throat, joint and muscle pain, weakness, and abdominal pain. We have isolated him in an isobaric chamber and observed a strict protocol. Although his condition is not within my area of expertise, I have been asked to document patient 818386's cognitive state. For better or worse, he does not seem fully aware of his physical condition. Dr. Atlas Moon, a veteran and student of the renowned Gerardus Malan, will perform genomic analysis of the microbe. Malan, you say? That's a familiar name from the first Stasis game. Is it that Malan? I wonder. By the way, Dr. Hairfest looks quite cool to me. I like the mustache. Another report that is confidential to Zelaya. Update on my previous report. The infection has progressed and patient 818386 is now bleeding from every orifice. At the same time, he does not seem to be in any pain. 818386 maintains his journal and converses with medical staff. Surprisingly, the language he speaks is Russian, which isn't listed in his professional profile. Perhaps it's childhood regression in response to the trauma of his condition. More confidential reports to Zelaya. 818386 keeps falling into a fugue state. His vocabulary now extends to what can only be described as Proto-Mayan. Unfortunately, our records only cover a few of the terms he has used, and he cannot recall anything he spoke about after regaining full consciousness. Okay, 2 more. Message to Atlas Moon. Dr. Moon, my report is attached for your perusal. The stasis parts of the 3 products I requested for study have just arrived. I will begin my observations post-haste. I believe that we read this message before on Dr. Moon's PDA, actually. And lastly, a personal log. I am convinced that patient 818386's recollections are real, even if they are not his. The live PS-139 isolated by Dr. Moon could have incredible medical applications. Following exposure, the 3 products, 2 children and 1 adult female, started falling into the same dreamlike states experienced by 818386. The children began speaking fluent Russian and recalled events from a life in Severomorsk as though they had witnessed them personally. Meanwhile, the adult female recounted an unspeakable sacrificial ceremony from what must be an exceedingly ancient culture. Alright, we are done with that. Control bank. Rows of sparking control panels line the wall, be decked in a variety of readouts, dials and switches, none seem operational. And what's happening here? A robotic sorting arm diligently toils to sort samples between various storage units. Numerous faulty and contaminated units entrap the arm in an endless cycle of shuffling spoiled specimens. Okay, a hatch. A transfer hatch through which specimens can be received or delivered. The tray folds up when not in use, sealing the hatch. Oh, and here is where the DNA stuff comes in. Okay, lots of options here. Yeah, we don't even know what kind of sample we even want to get out of this, so let's not fool around with this for now. And we don't need this anymore either. Well, at least not now. Maybe we need this for something else in the future. Maybe we need to open something else. Inventory tag, we still have this. Unconscious scrubber. Melted rapid expanding foam canister. Potentially useful, but god alive, the stench of burnt plasteel is horrendous. I'm more afraid of carrying this in our inventory than the explosives. If this ruptures, it will flash expand into a plump Thanksgiving turkey. So it's basically an explosive. Is that so? Oh, I didn't want to give it to you. You take this. We are lucky that the valve melted in a way to keep the contents inside. We'll need to find a way to replace the valve before we can use this. Okay, so we can't use this thing here yet. Can we try and break this? No. We need to replace the valve, you say. We'll need to find a way to replace the valve. We still have this this hydrophone recording thingy. Thermite. Should be able to eat through most metals, even underwater. Yeah, I don't know what to do with this. I don't think that I can combine it with anything. I don't think. Okay, so we don't need to be here anymore, at least for now. And how did we open that one door leading to the Omega base again? The door terminal. Omega door access locked from something. Oh yeah, so we needed a code for this, but we don't know what that code is. There's no hints or clues anything here, is there? No, but there is this. So we could get these samples with Moses, but we don't know that which one of these we actually need. Oh, and we got the microscope here as well. But I don't know that. What do I want to look at? That I don't know. Outside of here was nothing, yeah. We can leave, but I don't see any reason to go anywhere else right now. I'm a bit stuck here, I think. I could get some of those samples from I could get some of the samples from here with Moses, but the problem is that I don't know which sample I want. Which sample do we need?
These look like the creature Charlie found. If only we could make a new one.
Make a new one. So we want to make a new one. Why do we want to make a new one? Like, I don't know, can we retrieve sample? Sample not found in storage repository. Okay. But yeah, I don't know what kind of sample we want exactly. Oh yeah, we needed the password for that. Should we try and get one of these? Let's try to get the facehugger here. It was what was it again? It was Genoa, yeah. Do we get an X here? We don't have an X here. A, B, Y, K, M, A, B, Y, yeah. Okay, so I guess we can't get the facehugger. That's a shame. Which one of these can we get then? ACST. Well, let's try that. ACST. A C S T. Okay, let's get that.
Specimen retrieved.
Good work, Mose. Good work.
Doesn't look like the same creature to me.
It isn't. Merely a proto-specimen. Basic genetic engineering will be required, I'm afraid.
Okay, so what do we do with this? Proto-scrubber. Looks like someone got bookers on the plate. Okay. What do we do with this thing? What do we do with this? Looks like the base DNA protoform for the scrubbers. I'm not a biologist, but we could probably do something with this, with the right equipment, that is. Okay. What do you think? I have watched enough movies to know that doing whatever we'll be doing with this is probably a bad idea. What the hell do we do with the proto scrubber when we got unconscious scrubber here? Let's move that to Charlie and take the proto scrubber here. We can't combine this, can we? No. Okay. Well, how about we give this to Mac? And then we use the microscope here. I don't know what we are looking for, but let's see. Okay, we place that there. But do we need... yeah, we need something else here too. Well, I guess we can't get any more samples. Okay, so we don't need anything else from here. That's good to know. But I'm still lost here. I don't know that what we are exactly looking for. What else do we want? Or yeah, I don't know what to do with that thing. Why did we put it under the microscope? What else do we need on the microscope? And what are we looking for exactly by using the microscope? I don't know that. But I've been playing for about an hour-ish, I think, so I'm gonna end this episode here. Human soup. And in the next episode, well, we still need to figure out how to drop that part of the ship on top of the maggot and kill it, hopefully. And then then figure out the right door combination for this door leading to the Omega base. And as for Moses, we don't have anything immediately. Oh well, we still need to open that one door where the guy is trapped behind. So we need to figure out how to open that as well. And we also got this melted rapid expanding foam canister that I don't know what to do with exactly. Well, we need to fix the valve, I think, but yeah. So, plenty of stuff to do in the next episode. So, until then, thank you for watching once again, and see you next time for more Stasis Bone Totem.